What is up, guys? Wraec is here with a new video, and today, once again back with another Star Spawn reroll video. I honestly announced that we are not going to do it this month, but I managed to do it with some patience. I managed to wait for a week. We got some decent amount of sublimation mats now, and now we actually have 140 rolls that we can use. There are a few Star Spawns that I want to go for. I looked at this guy and this really sucks. 112% block is like nothing. That's pretty bad. We got some bad rolls here as well, but I don't really want to go for the heal effect, and I don't really care about that. Neither do I care for the HP. One more that I do care about is this guy, and I honestly thought 144% was a lot, but it's a 3 stat Star Spawn, so I think we can go better there. And then I want to surpass this 145% CI offset, which is also not that good. I think we're aiming for like 130% block here, which would be perfectly alright. So let's see what we can do. Done, 145%, easy upgrade. That's what we were looking for, and that's already looking a mighty bit better. Next one we're going to go for Star Spawn. Here we're probably looking like 160 maybe. We rerolled that a lot earlier. A 160 would be very nice. Done, nice, thank you. 167%, can't complain about that. That's how it goes. What else? Okay, I wasn't planning on this working out so fast. That's actually a bit filthy. Yeah, come on, let's go for that heal effect guy. That's more 42%, but that's the wrong one. Game wrong delivery here. Return. I need like heal effect. Probably like, I don't know, 130. 130 would be fine. I don't want to spend too much on that at 100. We're definitely going to stop and switch over to the CI offset one because I want a high roll on that. CI offset and MAME, I think, are the most valuable ones at the moment for me. Then again, the MAME one, well, it didn't really take a hit, but we now have another source of MAME in the form of the treasure that was released. I think it was retro gaming treasure that included the MAME. So, well, in that sense, it lost a little bit of its value. Still being a very good stat, but lost a little bit of its value. So that is a thing to consider. Small upgrade, I guess, given that we are going to do 2 more rolls here. Yeah, no upgrade. We're going to take the 124%. Move over to the CI offset one, and this one is already at 145%. So I'm not sure we can really improve that. Let's check out the MAME one before we... Let's check out this guy. 133. Also not really a great roll. That is on the agenda that we have definitely to improve later on as well. 140% here. So it really doesn't matter too much for which one we go. This one on the other hand, well, skill damage 71%. Okay, yeah, you can keep that. We're going to reroll this. And this is like already difficult to improve. I mean, there are higher stats if we check that out. Like, that's a 163, but that's already a green one. And I think we saw no other green one, and despite doing like 500 rolls or something by now, or even more. So now another 100, hoping for a green one or red one or something with more than 145% control unity offset. Interestingly enough, we got 140 on this, and then I did a bunch of rerolls. And I think there were 5 different rolls between 140 and 145. So that's interesting. But now we can see what 140 or 100 rolls on this single Star Spawn will do, because I will try to put them all on this one. Unless we like roll, I mean, that's decent, 139, but it's worse. 147 would be a nice upgrade if it was on control immunity offset. But like this, not really it doesn't really matter. And we will see if we can get a green one. We got an upgrade, 149%. That's great. We take that. But we want to go even higher, honestly. I wanna have a real high roll here. We have no idea, by the way, about the probabilities of those high-tier Star Spawns, and you rarely ever see them. Like, I really didn't get a whole lot of screenshots of real high-tier red ones, or even higher. Interesting, 146, that's slightly worse. High-tier Star Spawns. It really doesn't ever happen. You see those yellow ones, you see the blue ones, you see this guy. And then every so often there is like one guy that posts a green Star Spawn or something like that to the Discord. And obviously, if you are in the early game or something, you probably shouldn't roll your Star Spawns too much. It's not really worth it because you just lose out on so many materials. Then again, I saw on my Amazon account that it got to the point where I had so many materials that I couldn't use because I lacked Stardust, that I thought like, hey, maybe you could maybe you just could sacrifice some of those materials, use it for some rerolls, gain some stats from that. But then I thought, like, well, if you really go for Stardust then, and then you don't have the materials, you will spend an awful lot of time doing Void Arc trying to get them back. And so I didn't really go for that. Now we're in a decent position, just using the monthly chest to gain some rolls. That is awfully close. 149 to 149.2%. Obviously, both of those stats are worse, so we don't really care for it. But yeah, I think it is pretty unlikely that we get any decent roll ever, really, because I think that's probably getting past this 150 mark. That's a bit like, I don't know, rolling like a B+ or an A- or depending on the tier in... Oh, got the green one! With control immunity offset 154%. So we're really at the top end of purple here, probably. So that's really nice. Confirm that. Our second green one here. Not as nice as the other one, but it's a second green one. And we got 154% control immunity offset here, which brings it to whooping 18.6%. Very nice. We take it. And I think we don't want to put the rest of them on here, because we can improve other star spawns way more. This one's already great. Let's try and get some better rolls. Maybe on this guy, because it's 133%. On a triple stat, we can get that way higher. We saw that on the Transcendence one as well, where we got 167. Maybe we can get a great roll here as well. But very nice. We got our second green one. Definitely hyped. And always love to the game to prove me wrong whenever I talk about it being very unlikely that we get anything, and the game just happens to give me one of those green ones that you usually just can't get. Thanks for that, DH Games. Now I feel like an idiot. Let's see if we can surpass this 133% holy damage here. I think, as we saw on the other one, yeah, 160% is more than possible on a triple stat one. That's way easier because we can get 2 low stats, but fixed attack obviously is the wrong one. So we can't really use that. Yeah, that's stupid. Both stats better. And just the stat that we want is worse. So yeah. Those are the stupid rolls. Like, you see there is a good stat, there's a good high roll in there, and then you just notice, well, yeah, it's not for the stat you actually want, and you never want a fixed HP, you never want a fixed attack. If you reroll and you're at that point, you want to have that extra stat, that holy damage, that crit damage reduction, whatever it is, you want a high roll on that, basically. And so, I mean, this is better. This is arguably better. This is 1% better. Those stats, we don't really care about that, but it's interesting that we lower the tier now, basically, and still have higher holy damage in the end, which is all that matters, really. I mean, this is worse. This is worse. Even though it's just such a huge upgrade here, it is worse. So I think for the next time we do a video like this, last roll, didn't really get anything. For the next time we do a video like this, we are going to focus on this guy. For now, let's check those out we got today. We got this guy with the 145% block. That is a nice upgrade, pretty chunky. Then we high rolled on the Transcendent Star Spawn, got a 167% all damage dealt here, which is enormous, really huge, 15.1% there. We went for this guy, didn't really get anything too huge, 124% though, still a small improvement. And then we absolutely high rolled on this guy. High rolled in the sense that we got probably like a low roll or a green tier, but it's a green tier, so 154%, absolutely massive, and I hope we can improve the rest as well. But for our CI offset now, that is a pretty massive boost, and well, that will obviously help our Starwing Jara in combination with our LFA in PvP and PvE. So thank you guys for sticking around, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and with that, I wish you guys a great day, and we'll see us in the next one.